Okay, we are live right now. Let me just pop out the chat so that I can see all of your wonderful messages coming in. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. And do I already have Minecraft launched? I do. Wow, look at me go. I am so cool. Boop, full screen. And yeah, I think we're good. In that case, let's hop into the world. Oh, I should pull out my note doc. Congrats Twitch Mega on getting first. Where would that note document be? I have a Word doc, or not a Word doc, like a notepad that has all the ingredients that I need for this farm to work. So let's get started on some of these items then. There's some that I'll have to come back to later. You didn't stream, so I lost my balls. Oh, that's dang. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Not sure how my streaming impacted that, but did not expect to see Sheep Fricker in my notifications. Look, it's over here. Sorry, it's loading in. Oh, and there's the Happy Ghast. Look, it's right there. And the beacons are hiding it, but that's what we have yet to build. Give me back my balls. How did I take them? Sorry for your loss, Alterock. True. I was hoping you'd stream since I caught whatever the autumn plague is this year. Huh. Is there a freaking disease going around right now? Do you watch anime? Some. Oh, hello. Immense amounts of lag. I'm currently watching Solo Leveling, which is pretty good. And this is my second ever anime. I watched AOT and now I'm watching Solo Leveling. I like Solo Leveling though. Okay, I just had to load this guy in because I need tons and tons of honey blocks for the sheep fricker, so. How often do you live stream? I feel like I try to stream every day, or I try to stream every day that I can, which usually amounts to maybe like 4 times a week. I don't have like a set schedule, but I try to stream like every night around the same time. And then some nights I just have to skip because life comes up. Okay, so the next block I needed was stripped birch logs. Or no, stripped spruce logs, I mean. Where is my... Do I have a chest with like some coal in it or anything? No. I don't think I do. You know what? I'll put them in here then. Okay, so I'm gonna get stripped stripped spruce logs. I wonder, do I have any? Not that many. I needed what, 348 was it? Something like that? I think that's some missing textures. Yeah, I have not fixed. Okay, it's 346, which 346 divided by 64, that's 6 stacks. Yeah, if you saw the missing textures, that's beehives. I haven't fixed my texture pack yet, so the beehives still are not showing up correctly. And that's kind of unfortunate, but also I don't feel like fixing it, man. Okay, so I have a wood farm over here that we're gonna use to get some stuff. If you're doing the sheep fricker and you stare at it and goon at it, hey man, I'm not a goon, I'm like the goon boss, you know, I'm in charge of all the goons. They rob the stores and stuff for me like goons do, you know? Okay, I need to break down this tree. I don't even remember when this grew. I think that is like the one problem with this farm, and I don't think it actually impacts the rates, but it's just kind of ugly that this tree will form. So we're just gonna tear this tree down. I should get my hoe out, hold on. This will make things mildly faster. I guess I only have this hoe, okay, that's fine. I need a project for Bedrock. Ooh. Project for Bedrock. I've always liked, and I have not used it, but I've always thought it would be cool to build like giant stick figures that are like fighting. Oh, I just broke this. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, nuts. I heard a noise and I thought it was a chest, but it was actually me breaking the scaffolding by accident. Chula has a totem? Yes, indeed. I don't know how this is going to impact the farm. I also don't know exactly where I'm supposed to put them. I am guessing that it's just... I'm guessing it's straight up and then over to the side. Should I make the giant sheep forker in my world? I feel like most people who say they want to build it probably won't due to the just due to how incredibly large it is, and like I feel like it's safe to say that most people aren't gonna build it because it's too much investment. It's too much time to spend building a sheep fricker. Okay, where did those other scaffolding blocks go then? I need them back. I mean, I suppose... Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I can just do that. Let me break this... You know what? Let me break this tree down before I start... Before I, place back the scaffolding, because in the event that I accidentally break it again. Is the Village game series finished? No, I'm slowly but surely working on part 3. I really have not been working on it very much lately, but it will come out eventually, I hope. That is the plan. I already designed a lot of stuff for it, so I do plan on actually getting that video out eventually. I'm just focused on, I don't know, I'm doing other stuff. When you get to 8,000 days, can you do a world tour? Yeah, that would be fun. I actually kind of meant to do it for 7,000 days, and then I forgot. And now I'm like well past 7,000 days, so I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, God. I was not sure if that was going to blow me up or not, and it didn't. That's lovely that it didn't. However, that being said, how does this work? There's water in there, right? Of some kind. Why did that not, isn't the block, isn't it supposed to... I thought it was supposed to somehow move. It used to go through. I don't know why it isn't anymore. This farm just might not be working anymore. That's interesting though. Is it that this farm isn't, or is it that this block isn't pushing over anymore? Because this piston is supposed to push over. And it's supposed to push the TNT back. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna watch. Interesting. I wonder if this design is just broken now, or if I don't think I have anything wrong here because I didn't change anything since last time I used this. That's interesting. Let me look this up. Yeah, this is my long-term survival world. Let me see if I can find why this might not be working. This is designed by Nicolier, I believe.
Hey, I'm not...
I want to say this is the Nicolier log design,
hey,
tree design. I'm curious if TNT duper not working properly. I'm curious to see newest first. Works in 1.21.9. All right, you know what? Let's just check the schematic then. We'll see what I have wrong. I like this world. Let's go industrialism. So true. I love industrialism. Oh, you know what? I might already have the schematic for it. Let me just check if I do. M, and then it would be like probably titled like Nicolier. It's a coral farm. UTF, Universal Tree Farm. Tree. No. What did he call it? What would it be called? I guess it's not a universal tree farm, but direct world download link. All right, I guess there's just a world download. No, you know what? It's probably in the Discord. Hold on. I'm in the Tree Huggers Discord. This is the, in case you don't know, the Tree Huggers Discord is a it is a Discord specifically for tree farming. And most of the and so all the designs are in there somewhere. I don't know where this would be here, to be honest. This is what entertainment has come to. So true. Can't think of any other way to say it, no offense. What is the offense? You know what? I'm offense not taken, I suppose. I'm trying to find this in the Discord. Sorry, chat. When is this from? This is from 2024, so it'd be later. From May. I think it's should I just download the world download then? I don't know if I see it in here. I'll just get the world download and we'll see. And hopefully I can get the schematic from here. Oh, there's a schematic files thing. Let me just do the schematics files then. How dare Bax 13 poop? Yeah, that's so true. And the thumbnail, chef's kiss. Thank you, thank you. It's peak, right? Okay. Oh, it's Vunt F. Oh, because it's versatile universal tree farm. Vunt. Aha! Here we go. I think it's this one then is going to be the schematic that we want. Let's see. Perhaps. Let me just place. Okay, there we go. I don't know what this water is down here for. Okay, so this is supposed to go here. I am not sure if this would impact anything. I can't imagine why it would. So if this is the design, does it need to activate like, oh god, huge lag spike. I'm fearful that as soon as I start this, it's just gonna blow itself up. I suppose it's not the hugest deal if it does, but I'm thinking that maybe it drops the TNT the second time it operates. Maybe that's how it works. Let's try. Okay, yeah, it seems like it drops it on the second one. So that's probably it's probably the problem. Did I blow anything up just now? I don't think so. For some reason, the schematic is totally different from the one that I have. But I don't know. So we're building a sheep piston fricker. Yes, we're building the largest one that mankind has ever conceived. And I'm just gathering the resources for it. So I need 6 stacks of stripped spruce logs. So does this have, oh, am I out of, oh, I'm broke, chat. Oh my gosh, I'm a brokey. Hold on, let me grab some bone meal from here. I have this insane bone meal farm that just runs all the time to fuel this wood farm that also runs all the time. And I'm pretty sure that it has been cooking up some lovely wood, or some lovely bone meal. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Let me just grab a bunch of those and I'll load up over here. Nice totem texture, thank you. I love it. I love my chula totem. Oh chat, the merch is hopefully going to drop very soon. I just got the merch, like the second set of blanks back, and they're nice quality. They didn't shrink in the wash. They look really good. So I'm just waiting on the website to be done, and then the merch will be live, and that's gonna be awesome. So, you know, I'm sorry for the long wait, but it's coming soon, I think. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Bam. 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 Okay. The more of these that I place down, the faster I can fill up my inventory, or the faster I can fill up the chests, which is really nice. It takes less, you know, less trips, or less clicks, I suppose. Yeah, it's only 2 now. It was taking 3 at first. So that's lovely. Oh, I think I've actually gotten more than I needed. Well, whatever. I can just go put them back, I guess. Bam, and bam. All right, now we're nice and restocked, so that's good. Oh no, please don't break anything. Okay, I don't think that should not break anything. All right, cool. Cool. Advice for going about clearing out Ocean Monument in Bedrock Edition. Not draining just the Guardians and Elders. Oh, okay. See, I was assuming you were talking about draining it. You can do I don't know if you've ever seen, there's a trick that you can use to blow a hole into the monuments. That way you don't have to swim through them. You can just explode a hole into the monuments from each side. I would think that that's probably gonna be one of the best things that you can do. Yeah, I would think that that's probably gonna be a good idea. Do one of those, or just explode your way in. It's harder on Bedrock, I will not lie. It's harder on Bedrock, but if you have a redstone block, I believe if I remember correctly, here's what happens. On Bedrock, if you put a sand on Java, you place TNT and then you place a sand block and you ignite it, and the TNT works. On Bedrock, you have to do this. You have to place a block on all sides of it like this, and then you place a redstone block on one of the other sides. So you can do like this. You place the redstone block there, and then it'll work. You can also, I think you can also use like a lever, because I think levers work underwater in Bedrock, or like pressure plates do too. So you can like put a pressure plate or like a lever on there as well. But that's like the easiest way to blow a hole in, and then you can just go and take out the Elder Guardians. That would be my advice. Bedrock is unbelievably weird. Void has ground. You can place blocks in the air while walking. No attack cooldown. I mean, no attack cooldown is reasonable. Placing blocks mid-air is kind of weird, I suppose. Sorry, spitting out my gum. Yeah, I guess if you think about it, being able to place blocks mid-air is weird, but it also is really convenient and nice. So like, I'm not gonna lie, if I had access to that, I would love to be able to do that. Did I accidentally load up full shulker boxes into here? I sure hope not. I don't know. I can't remember if I put them back in here or not. Chat, did I put them back into here? I hope I did. Whatever. I'm pretty sure as long as they're full, they should just, if I do put full ones in there, they should automatically just get eaten, if that makes sense. So it shouldn't be a huge deal. I'm thinking though, I need to fill this up with more shulker boxes. We have like barely any. No, actually we have, the whole system still has a bunch. I'm gonna do that later. If you hit 1.1 million subs, you change your pick to a female version of Dash Bum 4. No. I don't even know how, what does a female version of Dash Bum 4 even look like? Gotta go to sleep, it's 3 a.m. at my location. Fair. Have a good night. Last night, I was up until 4 a.m. I went and saw a concert yesterday. I saw my goat, Quadeca. That's my favorite artist. I saw him in concert, and then we waited after the show to get like a picture with him, and I got my shirt signed. And so I was out. I got back home from the concert at like 3:15, and then like showered because it was full of sweaty people and stuff, showered, and I was in bed really, really late. And so I was actually locked in today. I was very productive today. However, I also was only locked in for a few hours because I was only locked in for a little while because otherwise, because I was only awake from like 12:30 until now. All right, here we go. We're just gonna grow some trees. Oh, interesting that I didn't realize the scaffolding is there. W thumbnail very clickable. Yeah, we're building that over there. I'm currently gathering the resources to build the piston that's gonna be behind it. You can see it's very large. That distant horizons is not really rendering it super well. Did you sing Tamed Wolf at the concert? Yeah, he called me on stage and he said, this one goes out to my favorite Minecraft YouTuber, DashPum4, and then he had me sing, me and him duetted Tamed Wolf together. It is gonna be massive. Yes, it is. It's already, I scaled it up so it's 64 times larger. It is 64 times larger than a normal sheep fricker. Oh, I'm out of, okay. I just realized that I needed to, oh nice, and the villagers are dying. All is good in the world. I realize what you're supposed to do at this farm, if you're smart and don't forget to, is you're supposed to, you put your items here, right? And then you are gonna grab, oh, did this break? Oh no, it just, interesting. Oh, the water is weird. Why is the water not flowing correctly anymore? Huh. Oh, it is because of this weird water here. Get rid of this weird water here, and beautiful. Okay, now it's fixing. And then I just need to get, I have a bunch of saplings. Okay, cool, perfect. All right, so I can use this more then. The water ain't watering. I think what happened is maybe a scaffolding block fell somewhere and updated this water, and it went one block further than it was supposed to. And so now, let me fill my inventory with these guys, and then I'll just, then I should be able to do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now I should be able to just grow these, and the, yeah, all the logs and the saplings and the logs should come back to me through this water. How was the concert? Oh, it was awesome. Concerts in general are just fun, but seeing, like, he's my favorite artist, so seeing him in concert was wonderful. I love his newest album. Well, I love like all of his music, but yeah, it was great. A lot of fun. It's such a, you know, it's such a fun like environment to just be with a bunch of people who really like the same artist as you do, because then, I don't know, everyone's just like really hype and singing along and stuff. It's kind of like when you go to like the library to get work done, like everyone else is also there for the same reason as you are, and it's like it makes it easier to like sing along without like shame or anything. There were some people going absolutely insane. Quadeca's music is not like the most hype music in the world. Some of the songs are like ballads, and people were like moshing to them, and that's really funny, but also kind of annoying. There would be like, I was like towards the back of the crowd, and there was like a wall that had like the like DJ, or I don't know, like the light show operator guy. His booth was there, right? And or like, I don't know, maybe like the audio engineer's booth was there. And so it's basically a wall, right? It's basically a wall here, and I'm standing like over here. And every time that the mosh pits would open up, we would get pushed and get squished so hard against that wall that eventually somebody like pushed forwards and was like, yo, you guys need to push forwards. We're getting squished back here. But yeah, it was still a lot of fun. There was this one dude, like, there were a few memorable people moshing. There was this one person moshing who was actually genuinely like being a human Beyblade. I've never seen someone spin around as much as they did. Like, if you know what I don't know if you guys really know what mosh pits are, but you know, everyone kind of surrounds them and pushes you back into the middle. And this one dude, bro, is just spinning in circles and like bouncing off of everyone. He genuinely, I wish I had a video of it. He fully looked like a Beyblade. There was also one dude who was just shirtless for some reason. I feel like I'm not an expert on like mosh pit etiquette, but or like concert etiquette, but I feel like taking your shirt off is not good etiquette. Seems kind of weird to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna take my shirt off now. So that was kind of funny as well. Kind of weird. Do I not have? Is this sorting anything? No, this is sorting birch. Oh, okay, interesting. So I think I have to use this far more. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I have to use this farm a bit longer. I thought I was good. I lied though. I'm not good. Okay, here we go. I spin a lot and I get dizzy. Oh yeah, I could not do what that guy was doing, bro. Absolutely not. That guy was just constantly spinning, just continuous spins. It was insane. I most definitely could not do that. Spin jitsu. Yeah, for real, dude. I don't know. Moshing is not really something that appeals to me very much, but it is very interesting to watch. I think it would be kind of fun, but it also just seems like, dangerous it seems dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this video the other day that was somebody talking about how like their new hobby is going to concerts, and when people are moshing, just punching and kicking them, because that's just like, nobody's gonna say anything, and when it's a mosh pit, like they don't even know who did it. And that's really funny. That's so silly. But like, yeah, it's true. You could totally just punch someone in the middle of the mosh pit and they would not know who it was. Do I know Baby No Money? I do know Baby No Money. I like a few of their songs. They're not like my favorite artist, but they're fun. Which one is the green Ninjago character? Which one is the one whose power is green? Lloyd? Yeah, Lloyd. I don't know. Lloyd is just funny. His power just being green. I think I was like... I think I watched like a little bit of Ninjago when it came on, but I think I'm like a year or two past that demographic of Ninjago. I watched like Adventure Time and like Amazing World of Gumball. That was my era of Cartoon Network. You know what's funny? Even as a kid, I didn't like Uncle Grandpa. I don't understand Uncle Grandpa, bro. It just... Uncle Grandpa was like brain rot back then, I feel like. I still watch Ninjago? Dub. Do you listen to Skrillex? Not a lot, but I listen to some of their older stuff. In my opinion, Skrillex has really gone downhill as they became more mainstream. Like, when Skrillex made, like, dubstep, he was good. And then he kind of just started producing, like, generic beats for like, really popular people. And, like, get your bag, I guess. I'm sure he's making way more money now. But I feel like the music is just not as good. I think his newest album... I forget what it's called, but it's like a picture of like a spray painted wall or something. That one has a couple good songs on it and is like leans much harder into like the dubstep end of things. This farm is goated. Yeah, it is a nice farm, dude. Nicolier designs some really good stuff. This is just this farm works for almost every wood type, and then this one over here works for all the other ones. So it's great. I have all the wood farms I need, and I like the decoration I did, just putting up all the different things. Oh, I do still have to build a farm for those guys though. I don't think this farm can do those ones, the nether trees. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it can. What's up, Granite? How's it going? Haven't been on a stream in a while. Dash is looking rough. What happened? I am? Oh, man. Nothing happened. I didn't do my hair today. That's the only thing. I woke up at like 12:30, so I just skipped doing my hair to have some time to make a short.
I farted, bro.
Pog! Congrats, Granted. Proud of you. Thank you very much for the prime. Thank you very much for the prime. Granted, do you have time to do the short today? How often do questions appear? They're every 5 to 10 minutes, so it's random. It could be like 9 minutes, it could be 5, you know. I should. All right, sweet. Perfect. I feel like yeah, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. All right, let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off then. And do that. And then I'm just gonna put that in there, and let's just put that back. Okay, cool. We now have a lot of logs. Oh man. Okay. Let me put this back here. We have well over the 6 stacks of logs that I need. That's always good though. It's never a bad thing to get too many of an item, you know? And then you just have it for later. What did I miss these past few streams? Past few streams, we've just been working on the sheep fricker, or working on gathering resources for it, because realistically, the next part of the sheep fricker is by far the hardest part, because it's primarily items that are hard to get because they're all redstone components. And so we're in the thick of it now. As KSI once said, from the screen to the ring to the pen to the bling, where's my king? I don't know the words. Anyways, let's fast right click. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. Bam. And then I just have to strip these guys. I'm taking their clothes off. Hope you guys don't mind. You got it wrong? No, I didn't. That's actually the lyrics. I'm pretty sure. As a KSI enthusiast, that's Thank you for that lovely redeem. Music to my ears, man. You know, so at the concert yesterday, I was trying to wear earplugs. I bought these like fancy earplugs that are supposed to like not ruin the quality of the song, but man, it's hard to wear earplugs for music you like because no matter what you do, it just sounds worse. Especially if you're singing along, having earplugs in. Especially if you're singing along, having earplugs in makes you hear your own voice more. And so it's like if you go to concerts, you should wear earplugs because otherwise you might damage your hearing. But am I going to? I don't know. I wore them a little bit, but not as much as I should. I haven't watched Ninjago in like 2 weeks. That's not very long. That's funny. I don't know. It kind of sounds like you're going to say like, I haven't watched, I haven't watched Ninjago in years. I haven't watched Ninjago in 2 weeks, man. I went on stage at a concert and my ears hurt so bad. Why did you go on stage at a concert? Granted is the performer, bro. Granted has been the performer all along. Alright, I think I'm good. Pretty sure I'm done with this. I think I have enough. Let's check though. I really need to fix this. Should I fix this like right now? I don't like that this is a different color. Let me fix it. Let's go get some purple concrete. And I farted on stage. Granted, you are so funny and humorous. Everyone loves you. This is probably what Granted thinks everyone thinks of him. And it's true. No. Or is it? I don't know. The world will never know. I'm corny with a V. Where? I haven't watched Dash in 5 seconds. I blinked. Dang. Bro's taking micro naps with his blinks. Dude, I wish I could micro nap. There's so many times when you get somewhere, it would be so nice. Actually, seems like a really good skill to have. If you couldn't fall asleep like on command, which like some people can, I feel like I've heard that people in like the military can fall asleep like anywhere, like immediately. I'm just thinking, imagine like you get to class like 5 minutes early, get a little 5-minute cat nap. Like that sounds awesome. Oh yeah, I came here for purple concrete. There we go. I feel like I don't need more than 20. I'm getting a small enough amount of purple concrete that I can just throw the rest of it onto the ground and let it despawn. Dude, they should add that to real life. Wait, where does this warp trapdoor go? Sorry, I'm having an ADHD moment. Why do I have this? It makes me think that some of the chains definitely broke over here. Some of the chains and trapdoors broke. I only have 5 minutes in between classes. The frick you mean 5 minutes early? In college you don't necessarily have classes like all the time. Like you can get to class early because you might only have class at like 1. I have my dude, college is literally so much better than high school. It's amazing. My college schedule on Tuesday is I have 1 class from from 11 to 12:20. And that's all I have to do for the day. It's awesome. I love college, bro. It's awesome. Truly an amazing, truly amazing. Okay, see, I don't know. I really wish I knew where these went. But I don't even have the schematic, so I mean, you know what? Let's check. Maybe. Oh, you know, maybe I have this version. I really don't know. Do I have, is there any others? Surely this is the one then that I have, right? Aha, I found it. This is the one that I built. Okay, good to know. Bam, bam. I'm just using easy place because I don't feel like dealing with this. Boop, boop, boop. I believe that the reason these chains are here is actually important. It's for the mangrove. Oh my gosh, please let me onto one. There we go. For the mangrove specifically, you need like very precisely placed chains and such in order to do things, or in order to, you know, have it work. Ooh, I actually lost some of the chains. No! Whatever will I do without the chains? This is a tragedy. Oh no. How am I supposed to get more chains? Is Popeyes is open? Let's go. Man, I love DoorDashing food, but I hate how expensive it is. I know that's like the most relatable thing of all time to you guys, and you probably are like cheering me on right now for saying such a hot take. Dude, like, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but if you go onto the website of like any restaurant, right? One thing that you can actually find is that DoorDash, this might be common knowledge, I'm not 100% sure, but DoorDash like actively makes things more expensive. Like it's not just, oh, I have to pay a couple dollar delivery fee. It's like if you go and look at like Qdoba or Chipotle or whatever, you look at Chipotle's menu, right? The menu on DoorDash will be like $1 more expensive. And I believe that it's just DoorDash pocketing that dollar. That's why whenever possible, I recommend, and this is what I try to do, I try to look at, like, see if I can order through the website itself. Because if some places have delivery, and you can pay DoorDash to deliver it, even though the company itself has delivery, and then you're just paying extra money. Is that villager kill credit coming from your villager farm with the arrow? Yes, it is. And it's wonderful. Yeah, that's my villager farm that I have running all the time. I feel like I don't remember if I actually wrote it down, but I was just thinking I should have written down how many villagers I started with. You know what? I have a stream up. I guess since I have the stream, I never actually found where that warp trapdoor came from. I have the stream up on my channel, so in like a year when I've played on this world a ton and killed a ton of villagers autonomously, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I have killed 2,000 villagers passively or whatever, you know? Like, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm actually, though, once Trident Killers come out, bro, I'm just gonna, like, Assuming that Mojang doesn't fix Trident Killers, which I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. But if they did, I wouldn't be that mad about it because then my farm would actually still be useful. But I hope they don't. Assuming that they don't, I can just replace my design with a Trident Killer, which is much more lag efficient. And then it's also much simpler. Trident Killers, bro, though, it's so sad. I designed my epic auto-killing villager thing, and then like a week later, the game was like, you know, we now you can do this in the game. Oh, I need 2 more stacks. Huh. Weird. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I think I know what happened. Some of the wood is getting put into the top chest, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say, surely I stripped more than 6 stacks. There we go. What are you doing for Halloween? I might do like a Minecraft horror mod, if you mean like for stream. I think it would be fun to do a horror mod. I did like the Dwellers mod while playing. I did the Dwellers mod recently while playing through like 100 different mods, or 100 mods on the Bedrock marketplace. And the Dwellers mod was one of the most interesting ones to me. I know, I'm not trying to become a Minecraft horror sloth channel. I just think that for a Halloween stream, it could be fun. I also kind of had fun with it when I was, I had fun playing it when I was playing it. It was kind of silly. So, might do that for Halloween. I feel like that seems like it would be fun. Alright, spruce logs are off the list. Took me 47 minutes to get 6 stacks of stripped spruce logs. This is peak efficiency right here, chat. Alright, green concrete. I need 6 stacks of green concrete. That should be easy. I was kind of fixing the farm, to be fair, but oh, I need green concrete, don't I? Not lime concrete. That's oh, okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I designed a gold farm on Bedrock. It's really slow, like 1 block per hour, even on 100 tick speed. That is very slow. To be fair though, in all fairness, the tick speed doesn't actually impact the speed of farms, of a gold farm, because you can't speed up what you're thinking of is the random tick speed. Random tick speed is how fast crops grow. How fast mob spawn is unrelated to random tick speed, and you can't turn up the tick speed on Bedrock. You can only turn up random tick speed, which doesn't actually do anything, or which doesn't do anything for most farms. Okay, green concrete. We need green wool. Okay, green wool. I think that means that I need regular wool, which I don't know how much I have. I recall using a bunch of it recently. I don't know if I have any still. Okay. I need 6 stacks of green wool. So we're gonna have to go. I have it chunk loaded, but I'm not sure if it's still running or not. As far as I know, right? Nether portal chunk loaders are supposed to continue working even after you stop, even after they unload. I'm not sure if that's actually like true. But if it is, then that means that this farm should be bartering, or should have been bartering for like all this time, and that means that I should have some string in there, hopefully. Oh, why did I wasn't paying attention. Do I get the fried chicken? Wait, what are the options? Fried chicken or what? This is what, from Popeyes? I should be my skin for Halloween. That's actually kind of funny. Get like a muscle suit and paint it orange. I mean, just take off my shirt, because that's surely what I look like. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I look like in real life. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you that that is what I look like. Oh, wow. I still have so much gold. Is this thing on? Where's the on-off switch for this? I always forget. Oh wait, I know where it is. It's down here, isn't it? So that, flipping that should, I think, make it start working. Maybe. Why isn't that making it work? What is above this block? Okay, this guy, right? This guy is supposed to push up, and it's supposed to... Weird. Okay, so then, okay, so this guy is on due to... Oh, this is out of shulker boxes. Okay, that's why it's not working. Okay, so we need to get shulker boxes then. All right, good to know. Whee! All right, we're gonna come back and fill that up with shulker boxes then. But look at that, we have so much string. I love not having to make like a wool farm yet, because I do have an idea for a wool farm, but it's a ways down the line. So I'm glad that I have a string farm that gets me a pretty sufficient amount of stuff. Oh, Alterock decided. Alterock didn't even tell me what the options were, man. Alterock really said don't reveal personal information about yourself. Like me asking him what he was trying to order. It's personal information. This is private. Why don't you mind your own business? What I choose to do in the comfort of my phone on Arby's is none of your business. I hope is this farm still working correctly? None of these have honey in them, right? I'm pretty sure that it's working, but not 100% sure. It seems like it is though. I should really at some point, I don't know, I don't really have a design for it, but it would be cool to make a video, or it could be cool to make a video that's like, you know, designing the ultimate honey farm. Or not like the ultimate honey farm, but building like a massive honey farm that gets me like a crazy amount of honey, because honey is such a slow item to gather. If I ever wanted to build using like hundreds of thousands of honeycomb blocks, I would need to build a insane amount of honey farms, or wait an insanely long time. Okay, so we're gonna go get a few stacks of shulker shells, and we are going to get some wood and turn it into some chests, so that we can fill up my farm with a bunch of chests, or with a bunch of shulkers. How many chests? You know what? Let's just find out right here. Do I have a crafting table down here? No, I don't. How many chests does one shulker box full of wood get me? And is that too many or too few? I don't know. there we go. So let's see, how many will this get me? I could do the math to figure it out, but that's a lot of work. It's probably gonna get me like 9 stacks. This feels like maybe a little bit more than 9 stacks. Oh, I actually didn't do it all. Okay, yeah, that's more than I thought. That's good. All right. Okay, so it gets me half a shulker box. Yeah, I guess that intuitively makes sense, doesn't it? Because yeah, if one stack of wood will get me half a stack of chests, then yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so is that too many to fit? I'm not sure how many will fit in the system. I don't actually know how many I have loaded up, you know? Oh man, I'm actually getting really low on shulker shells. I guess I have enough here. Let's just use these first. That does make me think that I might need to actually turn this machine on again, though, to start producing shulker shells. Because as of now, I have very little, and it's unfortunate because this doubles as my mob switch. So I need to turn it on to prevent mobs from spawning, but also having it on means that mobs are going to spawn. Or I needed to have it off to have mobs not spawn. So whatever, I'm gonna have to deal with some mobs for now. It is what it is. Oh, I missed him. I tried to hit him. Didn't happen. It's okay, it happens. Alright, fly in here. Can't wait for my order to get delayed 5 times and get delivered to me 6 hours later. That's rough. Yesterday, when Pesto and I had to Uber home, and we had to wait like 10 minutes-ish after our train got there. We like ordered the Uber like 30 minutes, or nah, maybe like 15 minutes before we got there. But just because it was like 3 in the morning, there are just like not many people Ubering at that time. And so, or like, you know, not many Uber drivers. And so we had to wait for a while. It was kind of unfortunate. It was a little chilly outside as well, so. Dash, you said your voice sounds exactly like my friends. Oh my gosh. Am I your friends? Am I your friends? I'm all of them, actually. Am I all of your friends? That's crazy. Okay, let me just throw this off the edge. I need a crafting table, which I might have down here somewhere. No. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want one anyway. Bam. Here's what we'll do. Let me grab a little bit of this gold, and I'll put a pressure plate on top of the crafting table. Yeah, see, okay, so I don't actually have that many chests here. So oh wait, there's the crafting table, I found it. All right, never mind. I don't need that all along. So like that, and then we get like 8 stacks. And then, oh, I haven't used this in forever. Oh, I suppose I can just do this. That's like almost as fast as using item scroller. It might actually be faster. It actually kind of seems like it would be faster, like intuitively. I got an enchanted book, Soul Speed 2 on it. Neat. Okay, yeah, so I can fill these guys a little bit more, but we're almost done. I want to say like, yeah, I want to say like 3 stacks should be good. My professor gave us a take-home exam, right? And so if you have like special needs, you can get like extra time on exams. And so in order to be like, I don't know, like fair, or maybe it's just convenient for her, she puts the extra time for everyone. So I just took my midterm today. It was a take-home midterm, and she put the extra time in, but she wrote like the exam should take no longer than an hour. Took me like an hour and 50 minutes, bro. I think I might just be stupid. I think I'm cooked, chat. Am I cooked? Yeah, I felt kind of stupid for that because I wasn't like, because I do not have any real reason to need extra accommodations, you know. I was just the questions were hard, man. They were I guess the questions were hard and they were long. It was like, you know, short answer questions. So midterms in October. Well, for college, you have 2 semesters a year, and so we're taking the midterm for our October, or for college. Oh, dude, I had a take-home midterm too. The multiple choice was really easy, but the essay portion kicked my ass. That's exactly what happened today. It was like, dude, it was open notes, right? So what you could do so easily was it's open notes, and the question would be like, what did the author say, or like true or false? Did the author say that the book is about Ghana? It would be like true or false. Did the author talk about Ghana being a great place or a cringe place? And you could like, I would just Control F in my PDF of the textbook and look up the word cringe, and then it would show me the quote where it's like, it would show me the quote from him that's like, the author said that he thought Ghana was actually cringe. And I think that's, I don't know, it was just funny to me, like how easy those questions were, because you could find the answer in like 2 seconds in the textbook, but then, like, I didn't study at all for it. But then the short answer questions took so much longer to answer because I had to like, they didn't like give you the answer in the wording of the question. So I had to be like constantly, you know, I had to constantly be looking for the answers. The class I'm in is reality TV and what it says about today's society. All the wrong answers were like 2 words and the right answers were an actual sentence. That's funny. The question was literally, why is bro typing in multiple sentences? The poor sheep. Maybe the sheep likes it. You don't know what the sheep is into. How do you know whether or not the sheep is poor? Who are you to judge the socioeconomic status of the sheep? Chat, what are your thoughts? Do you guys pronounce it status or status? I don't know why I just randomly today pronounced it status, but I literally always pronounce it status. For whatever reason, just now, something compelled me to pronounce it status, though. Is it status or status? I feel like based on the spelling, it's status, but some people pronounce it stupid. Probably like British people. Pronounce it status? Yeah, fair. Good answer. As you should. It's the right way to pronounce it. It wasn't just one essay, it was 2 essays. How long are these essays? Mine were short. My midterm, to be fair, was short answers. So it was like a paragraph, or like one to like, she wrote you should have no more than like 5 paragraphs, but like, bro, she better not be expecting my ass to write 5 paragraphs. I think, hold on, I want to check what it said now. I feel like it said like a few paragraphs maybe. But I wrote like 3 sentences for some of the questions, so I might be cooked. But the multiple choice portion, it already told me what my grade is, and for the multiple choice portion, I got a 75 out of 75. So worst case, I get a 75 on the midterm. but I'm assuming that I will have gotten some points on the short answer, you know. Dash squash 5. I do like 1 to 2 questions. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading it. I'm not gonna show you it because it would dox me, but 5 short answer questions. For short answer questions, please be concise. Your answer should be no longer than a few paragraphs for each question. Mine were like, yeah, most of my answers were like 3 sentences, so hopefully that's fine. I feel like I answered the question, so I don't know. I feel like that should be enough. Did I close that tab? Okay, I did. I just wanted to make sure that I closed the tab before I went back to here. What's up, Eclipser? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, tests suck though, man. Me personally, not a big fan of having to do, especially writing. Like, I don't know. This is such a class that is the class that I'm taking right now is not a class that I really have much investment in. I don't really know what I'm not super interested in the subject material. And I also, it's not part of my major, it's just my college requires us to take like a class that delves into, we have to take like 1 class to make, it's to make you like a more well-rounded person, which I can get behind. So like I don't hate the class by any means. But it requires you to take one class that's just that is like the point of it is or that's based on like race and ethnicity, I think. And so I'm taking African American Studies, like 101, which is like a fine class, but it's like not, you know, I'm a business major, so it's not in my field, and you know, it's also like we're talking about really old African American history too. Like I kind of imagine talking about more modern stuff, but we're talking about like the 1300s right now for like for literally the first half of the class so far. We've just been talking about like the 1300s, which like I'm sure were important, but I feel like at this point in time I would much rather learn about, I feel like the stuff that's more pressing is modern African American history. I don't play Minecraft or anything, but my friends said I sound like you. I don't know, do we? Can you do the YouTuber voice? So like I'm getting 90 to 95 on everything else, but on tests I get like 75 to high 80s. Yeah, that's fair. That happens. I got an 100 on my midterm in this one class, but I got like an 82 on this long essay we had to do. And I really hope but that was a draft, and so he gave us feedback, and then I improved it, and hopefully with the improvements, it's like really good now. Okay, I needed green wool, I believe it was green wool. Archaeology is such a fire class. I took an anthropology class my freshman year, and that was one of the most boring classes I've ever taken. One of my assignments was it was like you had to study something anthropologically. And so I went to a dog park and just looked like a creep because I was just watching people walk their dogs, and I did not have a dog myself. And I noticed multiple people notice me standing there with a notepad and looking like a creep. And people would come and they would play with their dog for like a minute, and then they would leave because I was just standing there taking notes on them, and it was weird. Yeah, it was, and I don't know, it just seemed like a class that I will never have any use for the information, you know? Whatever, though. Is there anything I can do to help with chat? I really like your vids and would like to help with chat and help Altarock and Senior Fishy. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Right now I think I'm good, but you know, if you are active and stuff, if you mean like getting a mod position, like then, you know, just be active and stuff, and maybe if I trust you, you can become a mod one day. Okay, I have the green wool now. Beautiful. Bam. I hope it wasn't lime wool that I need. Alterock, in all fairness, Eclipse are asked that a lot nicer than most people do. They're just like, how do I be mod? They didn't say specifically mod. Maybe they're offering to help with, I don't know, other stuff. Okay, I need droppers. That's actually easy. I need clay. That's so interesting. I haven't had to get clay in forever. What's up, Griffin? What is he doing? We're building this giant sheep fricker here. This is the piston, and that's the piston head and there. And if you look inside of it, you can see there's honey blocks and observers and stuff because it actually works. You know, I really need to test if it actually works on like a backup world to make sure it still does. Because there was one update that made it no longer work. And I hope that it's still working. Oh, I need to repair my armor. Hold on. It's kind of fine. I guess I shouldn't. I don't really need to right now. Okay, what was the next thing I needed? Oh, a bunch of droppers. I think it was like 5 stacks of droppers. That's actually mad easy. That's just like a little bit of redstone. And what else? Oh, I have a whole shulker box in here. Oh, neat. I'm gonna consolidate this into one shulker box. And I have clay for some reason. Oh. Can't really remember why I have clay in there, but you know what? Whatever. Oh. How did that not wind up in there? See, this is what I mean. I really wish that I could put items into a shulker box without having to put it down. I know maybe that would be too strong, but maybe have like an enchantment that does that? Like, am I crazy? Would that be, do you guys think that that would be like a bad idea if you could like enchant your shulker so that you don't have to place it? I think that that would be wonderful. Being able to access things. Being able to like, if you just like right clicked on it, if you like shift right click, you could just open up a chest GUI and just access it from right there. Do you remember me from last stream? I think so. Oh, here we go. There's my shulker box that I can put a bunch of random ores into. Do I need this flint? I feel like I... You know what? I suppose one day I will thank past me for saving the flint. I actually need clay soon, so I'll keep this. And I'm just gonna throw these two out. And I have spectral arrows for some reason. Okay. I needed droppers and clay. 5 stacks of each. Droppers, 5 stacks of droppers should be easy. It's just gonna take a ton of cobblestone. Thank goodness cobblestone is farmable. You know, there are some people... Oh, actually, I have droppers already. There's some people, and these people are stupid. In my opinion, you know, my girlfriend the other day, I might have already kind of ranted about this, but she like kind of pissed me off because I said that I thought a song was ass, and she was like, in your opinion, and I was like, bae, everyone knows it's my opinion. Anytime you say anything, it's your opinion. Like, you don't have to state it, in my opinion, I think this song sucks, because if a song sucks is an opinion-based thing. Like, no one's going to think this guy is factually correct that a song is bad, because that's not how that works. Is this a giant hole? Oh, it is. Interesting. I'm gonna just clear that up. So, point is, there was a point to this, and I'm not 100% sure what it was, but there was a point. What was the point? Chat, what was the point that I was going for here? I don't know. I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, I think I said something in chat. This is so real, I always talk myself away from it. But yeah. Wait, what did I... I feel like I was responding to a chat message. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, point is, I guess one thing is just, a lot of things are implied. Oh God, hello. A lot of things are like an implied opinion, you know, you don't need to say the word "in my opinion." And so, oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, some people, this is obviously my opinion, I don't think I really need to say that, but I will. Some people, and these people are stupid, but some people think that farming ruins Minecraft. I think farming is actually kind of one of the few reasons that Minecraft has persisted as long as it has. Because I think that if you were not able to gather massive quantities of materials in order to build ridiculously huge things, people would get bored. Building is like the name of the game. Minecraft is literally a game about building, so I feel like if you didn't have the ability to build, and one of the things that allows the players to build to their heart's content is farming. So I think that farming, like, I was just kind of thinking about, imagine Minecraft without farming. It would suck. Like, you want to get 6 beacons and you have to spend like hours grinding out wither skulls. Like, that would not be fun. Building a wither skeleton farm that gets you like thousands of wither skulls per hour is way more fun. Oh, what happened, Alterock? You almost got hit by a car? Oof. That sucks. I almost got hit by a car yesterday when I was in New York, but that's just because the drivers there are so aggressive. I feel like they probably, because they're so aggressive, are also used to slamming on the brakes more. But like, one was turning, and you know, but I feel like I was fine. Like, I don't think they were actually gonna hit me, but like in my mind, as someone who lives in like a place where drivers are not insane, it seemed dangerous. You don't farm your clay. That's true. That's because I don't use clay almost ever. If I used clay a lot, then I would farm it. But I don't really feel like I can tell you the last time that I had to get clay for anything. I think at some point, if I ever do a build where I really need a lot of clay blocks, or a lot of bricks or something, then I will start a farm for clay. But I don't really foresee myself, I don't currently have any need for a clay farm. I think clay farms are also like relatively difficult to make. Like, they're like, you have to use a bottle onto a dirt block to turn into mud block. Then you have to like dry out that mud block or something. Is that actually, maybe that's all the steps there is. That might be as far as you have to go. How do you even farm clay? I'm pretty sure it's that. I think you turn dirt into mud, and then you turn mud into clay. Drivers are not sane. Some dude who was smoking literally made a U-turn in a 1-lane road and almost crashed into me. And then when he was the one doing the wrong thing, he flipped me off. That's a classic. People not realizing that they're in the wrong and getting mad at you. It's unfortunate because what I tend to think, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, especially when driving, and try not to get like mad at them, because like, I'm sure that I have done something really stupid at some point driving, and actually I know I have, you know? I know I've made mistakes when driving, and it makes me think, like, I wonder if I've ever gotten mad or thought it was someone else's fault while I was driving, even though it was, like, definitely my fault. And so, like, because I assume that that is a very real thing that may have happened, where I blamed it on someone else when it was me, I would think that, you know, so, like, it makes sense, you know, if it happens to me, it could happen to anyone, so I try to be gracious. But flipping someone off, I try to just not get mad at people in general on the road. My mentality, and this is not, like, the most fun mentality, I won't lie. This is why I'm a bad streamer, but, because I'm not outrageous enough, I suppose. I'm just picturing what, like, Jay Schlatt would probably say to this question. But what I think about when I'm driving is if somebody, like, cuts me off or is just, like, speeding, I'm like, oftentimes I am like, that guy's a dick, but I'm also like, that guy maybe is, like, running late for you know, a job interview, or, like, they just found out that their family member's in the hospital and they're you know, racing to go see them. Like, there are a lot of reasons that are valid to speed, so, like, if it's one of them, or so I just assume it's one of them, you know? I was getting my food and almost got hit by a car. I was crossing the crosswalk and a car going like 50 miles per hour, it moved away. 50 miles per hour, zoomed right past. There's a yield to pedestrian signs like 3 feet down. Dude, that sucks. Glad you're okay though. I went back in stream because you were talking about that and you went, you know, there are some people who are stupid in my opinion. Oh, you know, the other day. Yeah, no, I mean, I figured out what I was saying though. I was talking about the thing with farms. Thank you though. But I already figured out what I was saying. I was just saying there are people who are stupid and think that farming ruins Minecraft when that's obviously not true. It maybe ruins Minecraft for you, but, like, the people who are doing farming clearly are having a good time farming, you know? Although I suppose you can make that claim, just like I made the claim that shaders ruin Minecraft, and they obviously don't ruin Minecraft for everyone. They just ruin Minecraft for me. Perhaps sometimes you do need to say in your opinion. Perhaps sometimes you do, because, I don't know, sometimes I make a hot take and you know, people are like, in your opinion, and it's like, yeah, no shit. What about totems in hardcore? What, like, do totems ruin hardcore? I don't personally think so. I think they make it a little easier, but I think hardcore itself is ruined by the fact that people play hardcore for more than, like, 100 days. Whoa. Above ground dripstone. I feel like, wait, I'm curious. What happens if I crash into this? It's waterlogged, so I don't actually know if I'll take fall damage. I think I don't. Hold on, I'm gonna test from a little bit higher up. I have the only mace on the Dash SMP. Yeah, wait, what is this that you guys are talking about? You can't name the SMP about after me if I'm not running it. So I'm gonna get canceled for things that happened on an SMP that I don't run. Do you think it would be cool if Mojang allowed either 1 potion stacking amount of potions, or increased duration max, 2 potion enchanting, or potion coupling, 1 potion 2 effects? I think the most balanced of the options. Here's what I think. Okay. So I think perhaps the best solution, sorry, my headphones hurt. I think perhaps the best solution is stackable potions, but they're only splash potions are not stackable. Because if you make splash potions stackable, somebody will have a stack of, let's say they stack to 16, you have a stack of 16 instant harming potions, it's over. You can kill anyone, like, immediately, and that's not gonna be good for PvP. So I think that stackable stackable non splash potions would be fine and would be a good addition to the game. I also think that being able to couple potions would also be really fun. It would be... You would probably have to make it, again, only non-splash potions can couple, though. Because I just feel like throwing an instant harming weakness, throwing an instant harming weakness, slowness, poison potion at someone would be insane. It would be too overpowered. But yeah, I like the ideas. We aren't talking about Dash Pump for Humble Yourself. It's called Dash Pump SMP or Dash SMP, and you're one of my fans. Who else are you talking about? I wonder if I have any clay in here. No, I don't. Imagine Minecraft, but you can stack weapons. Like, you mean like put 3 swords together and you just do like 3 times the damage? What's up, chillin' Dylan? Stackable drinkable potions would be great. Stackable splash potions is gonna be so cringe. Yeah. I feel like, dude, if potions were stackable to like 16, I might actually bring them around. Because hear me out. I think it would be neat to not have to use a mod for Fulbright and just drink night vision potions. Night vision potions are not expensive. They're a little bit annoying to make, but if they stacked and I could just have them every once in a while, like that might work. I think though the main problem is taking too much room in your inventory. I think I like the idea, like I would maybe keep stackable potions on me. I think potions need a significant buff. Okay? Night vision potions last for 8 minutes. That is way too short. For the amount of effort that goes into making a potion in the first place, that's way too short of a time duration. I think that potions should have different lengths. Like the same way that like speed 2 only goes for 1.5 minutes. I feel like we just need to buff the length of like most potions. Like, speed 2 could go to 3 minutes. Night vision goes to 16. Honestly, if you ask me, night vision should go to like 30. Like, if night vision, I know you get 3 potions, but if night vision isn't like, if I have to drink night vision every 8 minutes, I'm not gonna use it. If I could stack night vision potions and put them in my hotbar and have a 30-minute night vision potion, I might actually use it. Like, that's the only way you're getting me to use night vision potions. I think that, I don't know, I think night vision potions would be good if you did that. I also would love it if you could, you know, stack multiple effects into one potion. I think that could add a really cool element of things. You could also have it so that, this could be really interesting, but you could have it so that mixing different potions together can cause things to go wrong, and you get like, you could have, you know, if you mix them in like a bad order, you get like, you know, a poison potion instead. I feel like that could be interesting, to sort of balance it. But I feel like I would use potions a lot more in the game if I could have a potion that has, you know, that has like jump boost, night vision, fire res all on one. And I just have a stack of 16 of those in my inventory, and every once in a while I drink one, and I don't have to carry around a ton of different potions. Thanks, Senor Fishy. Potion length should be balanced on the based on the potion. Strength 2 right now is balanced, but night vision should be like 30 minutes for what you said. I agree. Yeah, that's how I think of it as well. I don't think that all potions should be able to last 30 minutes. I think night vision should be 30 minutes. Water breathing should be 30 minutes. Maybe fire res should be about 30 minutes. Jump boost should definitely be 30 minutes because nobody's using jump boost. maybe Mace PvPers are using jump boost. I don't know. But I feel like there are a lot of potions that would get more utilized if they just lasted longer. I just don't think that there are very few potions right now that are currently useful enough to even be used. This is my best potion idea, though. I genuinely see no downside with this idea, and I hope that Mojang does it one day. Are these guys mad at me? This is my best potion update idea. I want a haste potion. I want some potions, not all of them. I think that some potions should be able to go to level 3, right? And I think that you should be able to brew a haste potion with a diamond and then upgrade it to level 3, and level 3 haste would let you insta mine deep slate, endstone, nether bricks, logs, a few of the common blocks that are not insta mineable. It would make mining so much better. Like, people would love that if you could insta mine some of the un-insta mineable blocks. I feel like that's just such a good idea. And you can't tell me it's not, because you'd be wrong. I would use speed 2 potions more if they lasted longer. Yeah, I agree. I feel like since everyone can have speed 2 potions, like, it would be fine. Arguably, I actually don't know if... I arguably don't even know, to be honest. Or no, I would also argue that having a strength potion last 30 minutes isn't even that overpowered, because if you think about it, that just means that everyone would have strength for 30 minutes. Like, I guess it might be a little strong for like single player, but if you had strength 2 last for 8 minutes, like I might brew a few strength 2 potions if they lasted for 8 minutes. What do they last for? Are they 1.5 minutes now, or are they shorter than that? I don't know how long. Haste 3 would be great, but I feel like if it's too long, it's gonna be broken. I think 8 minutes of haste 3 is not unreasonable. I think that's a good amount of time. If you make potions stackable, you could make it less. But if they're unstackable, then, and you need to dig out an area, you need to like remove a nether fortress for some reason, you get a bunch of haste 3 potions and you just use those, you know? To me, that doesn't seem too overpowered. It would be good for finding more diamonds, but since they require a diamond to make, I don't think it would be that unreasonable. I can make the mod do stuff like stackable items that aren't normally stackable and increased potion times effects. But if we want extra features, that's gonna take a lot more time. Oh, I'm not actually asking for a mod to be made. I mean, it would be cool, but like I'm not gonna use it if it's a mod. I want Mojang to add things to the base game though. I think I have a lot of ideas. I don't have very many ideas for brand new additions to the game. But what I do think is I think I would be quite good at coming up with ideas to update old features. Because I feel like there are a lot of old features that just like don't work, or that just like aren't useful. And I feel like I could help with that. Hire me, Mojang, is basically what I'm saying. You're a diamond? Oh my gosh, you'd be used to make haste potions. Diamonds are not hard to get nowadays. That's another thing. I fully believe that we should nerf diamond spawning. Like, I think that honestly, you could probably nerf iron spawning too. And that way you would actually have a reason to use copper. Make diamonds like a fourth as common, and make iron like half as common. And like, I guess maybe that, no, and then you just have if people don't want to build a farm, if you don't want to build a farm, but you do want a ton of iron, you find one of those iron veins, one of the giant iron veins, you could leave those the same amount of frequency, but you just have iron a little bit less rare. But iron has way more utility. Yeah, but iron is also super farmable, and you can find those enormous veins of iron that give you like 2,000 iron. So In the SMP, I literally was asking the game to stop because I was getting too many diamonds and didn't have room in my inventory. Yeah, well, in all fairness, I believe based on my research, I think Java has about twice as many diamonds as Bedrock. I like the amount of diamonds Bedrock has. Bedrock actually takes a little while to get full diamond, and I think that's a good thing. I feel like we need that on Java, but people would be pissed if Mojang decided to nerf diamond spawns. I think that that's stupid, and I would hope that Mojang, listen, I think that Mojang needs to have the balls to make a decision and stick to it even if people hate it. But Mojang rarely does that. 250 divided by 64. Okay, 4 stacks. Mojang very rarely stands by a decision if it's hated, but I feel as though diamond nerfing the commonness of diamonds would be a good thing. It would just make them rare again and make people excited again to find diamonds, man. No one's excited to find diamonds anymore, unless you're playing Minecraft for like the first time. But like, I think that that's a problem. That's so sad. I find diamonds and I'm like, oh, diamonds, you know? It used, like, dude, when I used to play Minecraft as like a kid, I remember genuinely being like so excited to find diamonds, and it was awesome. The only time Mojang stuck to a decision that people hated was 1.9. Yeah, that's probably true. I wish Mojang had kept the mob vote too. If Mojang liked the mob vote, they should have kept it. I think the mob vote pissed people off, but I don't think the mob vote was stopping people from playing Minecraft altogether. I feel like the mob vote just got people to talk about Minecraft, which probably just got more people to play Minecraft. I don't know. I don't have the statistics to back that up, but 208 iron blocks, and then so 4 stacks of iron blocks and then 4 stacks of bone blocks. I do have iron blocks, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I might not actually have many here. I might have to go to my iron farm. 4 stacks. And then I should be able to get bone blocks just by, you know, this is a random tangent, but it's kind of weird that they're called bone blocks instead of bone meal blocks, because they're made of bone meal, not bone. Also, another thing, I'm pretty sure that bone meal is not a thing in real life. Like, I don't think that bone meal is actually useful for growing crops. I think I looked this up a long time ago, but you know what? I'm gonna look it up now just to make sure that I'm not telling you guys something dumb. Is bone meal good for crops in real life? Oh, it is. Oh, why did I? Okay, I'm lying to you guys. Apparently it is. What is, yeah, how to make bone meal? What even is bone meal? What is bone meal? A granular fertilizer made from ground animal bones. Oh, okay. All right, I lied. Apparently it is. I feel like I saw that in a video like a long time ago. Apparently bone meal actually is good for crops. What I do know is that it will not instantly make crops grow, though. That's fake news brought to you by the woke Minecraft agenda. Okay, bone blocks. Bone meal is a real thing, but I don't know if it's commonly used anymore. Fair. For the Minecraft mod pack, can I get some real answers and not trolls? Yeah, what answers? Let me grab some bone meat. Bone is meal. Whoa, crazy. You know, that's cool. That's cool that, that's actually pretty neat that at least there's like a use of animal bones. I know that you can make like broth with bones, but like, I feel like bones don't have a ton of use. So it's cool that there is some. That's annoying that these are coming all the way here. These are my biggest haters, bro. They're flying from there to here to get me. D1 hater. Do I have entity distance? Okay, good. I thought that I was hitting those from far away, but I wasn't. One of the annoying things, I've mentioned this before, because I try to be transparent with you guys about cheating when I accidentally do it. It's pretty easy to accidentally cheat if you use Tweakaroo like I do. And so occasionally I'll be filming a short and I will tweak something, and those tweaks are not for each world, they're for the whole game. So one time a while ago, I had the ability to hit mobs from like 6 blocks away instead of 4, and I was like, oh crap, I'm accidentally cheating. And you know, I hope you guys can forgive me for that when I do. One of my favorite foods is pho. It's basically rice noodles with bone broth. Trust me, it's so good. I have not had pho. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I am, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, you are? Okay, cool. My uncle has a 4080. Oh, dub. Steal it from him. I'm a bad influence. It is pretty good. I love miso soup. I'm a miso soup enjoyer. Oh, I need 174 iron ore. Oh. Interesting. Alright, I suppose I will get 174 iron ore. Let's just find a cave, I guess, and start mining. 1. I'm gonna turn my brightness up a little bit so you guys can see things. And so I can see things. I maybe will turn on full bright, we'll see. I like the halfway between them. Oh no, chat, it's over for me. I dug straight down and I'm paying the price. No, I didn't. I have fire. I have god armor, so that does like no damage to me. I just have a light source above me, which is pretty nice. What mods are you using? If you do exclamation point mods, you can get a list. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you, if it's up to date, but it probably has most of the mods that I'm using. I do realize I definitely have not updated in a little while, so it's... Oh wait, I shouldn't actually be this low because I need iron ore. Oh, I should just go to a mountain. I need regular iron ore, I'm pretty sure. I think it would say deep slate iron ore otherwise. Yeah, okay, so I need to find some... I need to go higher up then. Would you rather have 1 billion diamonds or 1 billion netherite ingots with upgrade templates? Definitely the netherite ingots. Diamonds are way easier to get. I suppose netherite has less uses, but it would still be a way cooler flex to have that many netherite ingots, man. Hot take, KFC sucks. That's a wrong take. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's Deep Slate Coal Ore, the rarest block in all of Minecraft. What's the rarest block in Minecraft? And then, you know, you have your little... It's a lot of deep slate coal ore. Yeah, I was thinking that. That's a pretty big vein. I now have a lot of deep slate coal ore. That's cool. I don't have much deep slate emerald ore. I'm not actually 100% sure if I have any. I feel like deep slate emerald ore must be rarer, even if it spawns more often than deep slate coal. Just because deep slate coal, you can come across a vein of like 48, you know, or 47, I mean. And like with this 47, I already have so much, you know. Speed squash 5. True. I will make night vision 30 minutes long. What's next? Add haste 3 to the game. Add the luck effect as well. Make it brewable with make it brewable with, I don't know, I suppose. What's a lucky item in Minecraft? The only one I can really think of is rabbit's feet, but that's already used. That's already used for jump boost. I suppose add like a 4-leaf clover that you get randomly and rarely from harvesting. Yeah, that would be cool. You randomly get a 4-leaf clover when you harvest leaf or grass blocks. Oh wait, I need those. I'm thinking back on how much iron ore I've probably gotten rid of over the past like month is probably enough to like do all of this. I wonder how the village game winners are doing. The Altaroks. Hello Altarok. Hello other Altarok. Oh, they have nice trades. Wow. I'm gonna cook with this answer. Make a luck potion crafted with a large fern, since it's pretty rare. Yeah, I considered that, but it's not really like I kind of like the idea of it being crafted with something in real life that like symbolizes luck. Like rabbit's feet are like lucky in real life, you know. Do you know Cam Man? Not personally, but I know who he is, and I've watched a lot of his videos. But I'm not like friends with him, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, I don't know. We'll see if the allegations come out about him, and then I'm like, thank God I wasn't associated with him. Make the sniffer plants have that use. Yeah, what about that? Sniffers can now sniff up. I like that. Sniffers can now sniff up the 4-leaf clover. And you can use a 4-leaf clover to craft the luck potion. Yeah, I like that. I'm not gonna just give the torch flower that use, because again, I kind of feel like it's better to have, I kind of want it to have like a use, or I kind of want it to be related to the luck effect, you know? Aww. Oh, pufferfish. Chat, look, it's the Guardian Water Park. I don't actually know where I'm going right now. I guess I'm just trying to find an opening to a big cave. Do you think an end update would be better or worse? Like, do I think it would make the game better? I absolutely think it would make the game better. I just hope that Mojang goes about it in the right way and keeps the end like empty and barren while also still having more stuff to do, which is a hard line to walk, I will admit. Can I go through this? No! Dang it, I was so close. When I was a mod for the first like 6 months, I felt guilty whenever I had to time someone out. That's crazy. Whee! You know what? This looks like a spot that might have some iron. Let's try over here. Nowadays, I'm so desensitized to it. Fair. Remember being timed out and banned from some channel for doing nothing? It's fair.
They counted you out.
There's this one dude I remember like a long time ago, and I feel like my channel probably has become like this, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully it's a little bit less bad. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I think I just made a joke. I think I just made a joke about like the streamer being bad or something because he like died, and I just got instantly banned, and I genuinely didn't even know what I did. Like I actually had no idea what I did wrong, and like DM'd the streamer, and I was like, hey, like, why did I get banned? And he was like you were disrespectful. It's like, bro, this is a stream. Like, you think no one's ever gonna call you bad? Like that's like half of the streamers on here are like, they're known for being bad. And like I wasn't even like being for real. I feel like, I don't know. I get banned from Pirate Software's chat for asking what he was coding. That's crazy. What do they want you to talk about? Oh my gosh, wait, that's crazy. Holy moly, lag. Holy lag. I think I'm gonna have to, oh, whoa, hi. I might have to restart my game in a second because I'm running out of memory. I didn't even realize that, but I just lost like all of my saturation the second that I took like half a heart of damage. That's interesting. Is that how that works? Is the amount of... I don't know. I guess it's if I didn't lose. I don't even think I lost half a heart of health. It must be though that like I lost enough that it happened, but it was invisible to my, you know, on my screen because it's only in half a heart increments. Oh, what is happening? Hello? Oh god, lag. All right, let me just restart. Can I have advice on a short? I need to learn why it flopped and what to improve. Yes, but I feel like I'm gonna tell you. I feel like I'm gonna tell you that you need to get rid of the AI slop voice again. Okay, wait, what am I doing? 10, 19, 25 sheet fricker. Do you guys like this method? You're gonna tell me the same thing over and over? Yeah, probably. Until you improve it, until you get rid of the AI slop voice, I'm gonna keep telling you. It's the second last short, okay. Not the wolf. Is it in the promo channel? Not the wash my belly one? Okay. You can level up your builds in 67 seconds.
Minecraft particles suck. If you've ever tried to build in Minecraft, you might have realized that chimneys aren't the best. Older Minecraft players might recognize this build, as it dates back to 2012. And let's say 2012 is slightly outdated. And I'm going to do 3 examples. Vanilla campfire, cobwebs, and glass. But how do you even build with glass?
How long is this short?
You'll need 4 glass variants, all grayscale.
Hold on. Let me just pause.
And don't forget the panes. Start by choosing a direction your smoke will be going, and make your glass brighter as it goes. Now with the shape established, you want to use panes and round out the corners to make it more fluid. After it's fluid, you want to add white glass pane wisps. There you have it. awesome smoke that works in builds. Which version looks the best? Minecraft particles suck. If you've ever tried to build in Minecraft, you might have realized that chimneys aren't the best. Older Minecraft players might recognize this build.
Okay, so
Minecraft particles suck.
a few things. This short feels really long. I feel like the hook. The AI voice sucks, obviously. I feel like the hook doesn't really work well with the AI voice either, because the AI voice doesn't like say it with any level of enthusiasm at all.
Minecraft particles suck. If you've ever tried
and like the warden is also like completely unrelated to the rest of the short,
you might have realized that chimneys aren't the best.
To me also, and probably to the average Minecraft player, that chimney looks totally fine. So it's like, it's not the greatest demonstration of like, look how bad these particles look.
Older Minecraft players might recognize this build, as it dates back to 2012.
This whole section, just cut it.
And let's
just
say 2012 is slightly outdated.
Just cut this out. That you don't need that at all. I don't know, like that context is maybe if it was reworded could work. You could be like what I could see working is you could say like you do I don't know, let's just stay with the hook that you currently have, because I don't know what another hook would be. Minecraft particles suck. Here's Minecraft particles suck. Here's why. If you've ever built a chimney, you maybe, if you've ever built a chimney, maybe you wish it was better. So here are 3 ways to build better ones. First, the classic particle, right? And then you'd be like, second, using cobwebs. If you've been playing Minecraft a while, you might recognize this one, because this one dates back 13 years ago. And lastly, the best one, and what I like to do is you add words that lead to the next thing. So you say like, first is the classic particle. This one is quick but doesn't look that good. Even and then if you're doing like how to level up, you can say like, I don't know, even better looking, or like going taking it to the next level. You can do the cobwebs one, and then you can be like, and
to 2012. And let's say 2012 is slightly outdated. And I'm gonna do 3 examples. Vanilla Camp.
The talking is like painfully slow as well. It's really
fire,
annoying.
Cobwebs, and glass.
The AI voice is so hard to sit through. This part should have explanation. There's no reason for you to show this if you're then going to. There's no reason for you to show this if you're then going to explain. How do you even build with glass? How do you even build with glass? I guess that's just
4 glass.
Perhaps. What I would say is, so you do, the structure should be like, what about your chimney sucks could be the hook, and you say like, most people, your chimney sucks. Most people build chimneys like this using these regular campfires, but this doesn't look very good, but this doesn't look very good. So here are two even better ways to do it. And then you show the cobweb one, and you say like, this dates back to whenever, and then you say, and you just get rid of this part. You don't need to show how it's built here. What I would recommend doing is you just skip to this part, and you say, or you show the finished product. You don't need to show the building. And you show the finished product, and you say, and this is, and for level 3, this is how good, for level 3, this is how good it can look, something like that. Better than that. That's poorly worded. But you show this, and you say, And this is level 3. To do level 3, get 4, and then you just skip right to the tutorial. It's weird. This part would lose me if I was a viewer. Because I would assume, what I would think is that this is all I'm gonna get for the tutorial. And then I would swipe off, you know? Also, though, this build is not that complicated to the point where I could just by looking at it, replicate it. So, like, I think your best bet is starting with the tutorial. Or not starting with it, but just doing the tutorial, you know? That's what I would think. And so you just go, then you get the 4 colors of glass, build a little shape in the direction you want it to go, you know, make it bigger and add the different colors of glass, and then add the panes. I like the wispiness on the end. That looks good. But that's my main tips. I think the short itself is too long and slow paced, especially for YouTube shorts. Post them to other platforms though. See if they do well there, cuz on TikTok generally has like a longer attention span. Your videos might do better there. But yeah, faster pacing is I think the main thing. It's just like it's very long-winded short, I would say. Like the AI voice because it's calm, but the average person wouldn't. I was way more passionate doing YouTube when I didn't care about views. I also got more views, but I don't know if it's related to my change of mindset. I don't know. I suppose that probably happens with a lot of people. I think I was more passionate about... Oh, I just realized I just hit 2 hours. I'll probably end stream pretty soon. I also think that I probably was more passionate about making long form when it was just for fun. But, you know, it is what it is. I still am very passionate about it, and I'm glad to have more time now to do stuff. What should I build in my survival world? I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. I'm sorry. I don't really have any ideas for you right now. Should there be a no fall damage thing for the mod pack? No. Like a potion for no fall damage? Because that's just slow falling. What do you mean? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Man, I'm tired. I should probably... Oh, crap. I have class tomorrow. Cringe. Cringe. Class. Dang it. I don't want to go to class, chat. I should probably go to bed, though. I'm realizing, like... I got very little sleep, and I'm tired right now, so I think I'm gonna call it. I didn't get to mine the ores. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, though, tonight. I will see you guys all... Oh, thank you to our resubscribers, granted. Our Twitch chatters, of course. Our YouTube moderators. I mean, like, you do something and you can follow the same speed. I don't understand. I'll probably make a short tonight. Good luck. I hope it's good. Senor Fishy, feel free. I know you might work on your shorts really quickly, but feel free to send the script in like the Discord or something, because I think you generally have pretty solid short ideas, but you just don't make them, you just don't like execute them as well as you could. And if you did execute them better, you might be able to get more viewers. And so you could send them before you post them, because once you post them, then you might not want to reuse that idea. But if you send it before, I can give you critiques and you can fix it, you know, or improve it before you post it, you know, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'll see you guys all probably tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Bye, guys.